What's up and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. This is season 2, episode 11, and the title of this episode is Fight, Pray, Love. Let's start off with Kenneth and Armando. So Kenneth plans to propose to Armando, and his 2 daughters are flying out to Mexico to support their father. They question their dad once they get there on if he feels like proposing is just too soon, to which he answers that he doesn't feel like it's too soon and he's not having any second thoughts. Comment down below your thoughts and let's move on to Brittany and Yazan. So Brittany says that she realizes there are things that she needs to learn about Yazan's culture. So she shows up wearing a hijab, which she wants him to know that she's taking it serious and that she respects him. Brittany says that she grew up Catholic and doesn't consider herself to be a spiritual person. Once they get back from the mosque, Yazan is so happy to see Brittany embracing his religion and his culture as well. In one scene, they cleanse their hands. He's showing her how to do that, to cleanse her hands and her face. And then next, they begin to pray. And Brittany says that she feels good, like she's getting closer to God. Yazan tells her to make a wish and that she can wish for anything. So Brittany says that she wishes his parents would like her again. And Yazan laughs that off. He says that his wish is to marry Brittany. She ain't right. She should be honest and let him know that she is still married and that the divorce has not been finalized. Comment down below your thoughts and let's move on to Deavan and Jihoon. So Deavan says that she almost went back to Utah, but Jihoon convinced her to stay. So in the next scene, they found a new apartment and are moving out of the one that she rented. Deavan says that she's excited for her mom to see the new apartment. Deavan's mom, when she sees the new place, says that she's losing any ground of getting her to come back to America, but does admit that the place looks great. Deavan is happy and Jihoon is happy, but says that he has a lot of pressure because they're only renting it for 1 month. And I don't understand why. I just don't understand why they can't just stay there. It's just too much hopping around. To me, I don't know. That's what I feel. Comment down below your thoughts and let's move on to Tim and Melyza. So Tim wants to tell Melyza's father about him cheating. Melyza feels that it is the right decision, but she is just unsure how her father will react. Now, later that night, they go out for drinks, and Tim says that her father's opinion is important to him. Tim says that he doesn't want to forever damage the bond and relationship that he has with Melyza's father, but I think that it's already too late for that. So Tim tells her father that he's done bad things and adds that he cheated on his daughter. Her father says, "Badly done, man." He adds, "We opened the doors of our home for you so that you could live with us. There's no good in my book." This is what her father says. Her father then tells the camera crew that Tim is playing with his heart, his family, and with his daughter. And that's something you never forget about. I guess Tim thought by him crying that would soften things up. But her father tells him, looking at you with father's eyes as a son, that image has changed. Tim says that he just killed his relationship with Melyza's father, and that he did. Her father addressed his daughter and wants to know what she thinks now that Tim is in Colombia. And Melyza tells her father that obviously it's very difficult. Her dad says to her the easiest thing to do would be to break up with Tim. She says that it's hard to hear that from her father, but she is also an adult and she wants to recover from what's happened, but she feels like they first need to work through the trust issues. Tim tells her father that it's never going to happen again, and he believes in his heart that it won't. Her father says love is based on trust, and when the trust is lost, doesn't matter how much love is there, nothing else is left. Wow. Comment down below your thoughts and let's move on to Kenneth and Armando. So Kenneth and Armando are going to a restaurant, and Kenneth says that he's not going to let Armando's parents make him question if he's ready to propose or if it's too soon to do so. So once they get to this restaurant, they walk down to the water and Kenneth gets on one knee. Armando says yes and looks up to see Kenneth's 2 daughters are there. Armando says that he's still struggling with his parents accepting him. So the fact that Kenneth's daughters are there, it means a lot to him. Comment down below your thoughts, and let's move on to Brittany and Yazan. So Brittany says that she's been learning a lot about Yazan's culture and is happy things are in a better place now. Yazan's parents are still upset that Brittany doesn't want to convert to Islam or isn't ready to get married. Brittany says that she's not ready to commit to being Muslim right now. During this conversation, either Brittany is tired or tipsy, because you could just see it all over her face. Like if you looked in her eyes, the way her eyes was all squinted shut real tight, you could tell either she was tired, like I said, or tipsy. But anyways, Yazan tells Brittany that he's giving her 3 days, and if she wants to marry him, she must be Muslim. Every time he brings up this conversation about her converting, she gets upset and starts an argument, as I feel a way to divert or as a diversion or something, because she doesn't want to come out and be truthful instead of her just being honest. I mean, at this point, she just needs to tell the truth. Brittany storms off and says that she doesn't appreciate being pressured and needs more time. Brittany leaves the restaurant and decides to go and chop it up with the producer as though she isn't in the middle of filming the show. Like, girl, get your tail back in there and have a grown-up conversation with this man. Because, like, you're wasting his time and you're wasting our time, too, because we sit up here watching you. It's just too much. So Yazan says that he's under a lot of pressure from his family. Now, once she decides to come back, he tells her that he loves her and doesn't want to force anything so she can have all the time she needs to think about things, to think about becoming Muslim. Why hasn't she addressed the fact that she is still married? Like, how long does she plan on hiding or dragging this thing out until the finale? Comment down below your thoughts, and let's move on to Deavan and Jihoon. So Deavan and Jihoon moved in their short-term apartment, and they bring their parents along to see the place. Now, I honestly don't like Devan's mom's energy. I just have to say that. I'm just being real. I do not like her energy. I think that she's a rude and disrespectful person. I really do. I get her going there to ensure that her daughter is in safe hands and that, they're staying in a nice place. But I feel like it's the way you go about it. I still feel like she should be a light, be kind still. And also, have some class about herself. And she's not showing any of that. As a mom, like the way she's conducting herself, the way she's handled herself with his parents, I just don't like it. She should really, in my opinion, butt out and allow Deavan and Jihoon to figure things out. So Deavan does tell the parents to step back and allow them to be parents. Now, when she went to hug him and was aggressive, hitting his shoulder, I didn't like that. Comment down below your thoughts and let me know, is it just me? Are you okay? Or do you think it's kind of cool the way she kind of talks to Jihoon and deals with him? I get that Jihoon has dropped the ball a lot, with getting his stuff together. But at the end of the day, Deavan chose him. Okay, she laid down, made that baby with him, and decided to move to Korea. So, all the blame I don't feel like should be placed on Jihoon. Yeah, he dropped the ball in some areas. Again, Deavan chose Jihoon. Like I said, I don't like the fact when she was hitting all on him, because she's been aggressive like that too with the parents when she first arrived at the airport. She kind of gave them a headlock and kind of hugged them. Just very aggressive. And I feel like I don't care. Jihoon is still a man at the end of the day, and she needs to stay in her place. So they're all having a conversation on the playground. And when they initially went out there, it was light outside. So some time goes by and it's starting to get dark. Now, Deavan tells Jihoon to take Drusilla upstairs. So Jihoon picks her up and Drusilla is like, put me down. I want to get down. Let me down. And, just kind of going off. And so because Drusilla is going off and having a tantrum and telling him to put her down, he finally does put her down. And next thing you know, she just takes off, like she shoots off, right? And Deavan and her mom are yelling for Drusilla to stop. They're saying, stop, don't, they're yelling for her to stop. And of course, she's not listening. Then you see Jihoon sprinting to go get her. And I'm just like, the whole time I'm like, what in the Sam heck is happening right now? Drusilla definitely needs more discipline. She is a bit, well, I don't want to even say a bit. She's a lot of bit. If that's even a word. If it's not, I just made it up. She's a lot of bit unruly, and she doesn't listen. And they really need to get that in check, because if they don't, she can be in a lot of danger. And it seems like, almost to me, from the little previews they showed for the next episode, the mom is like, I'm so disappointed in him. I blame him. And Jihoon is bawling his eyes. He's crying, like he is sobbing. So what the heck is going on? What the heck happened to Drusilla? Are they just playing us and editing things up to make it seem like something happened to Drusilla, like she got hurt or something? But this dude is bawling his eyes out and crying. So I'm like, what the heck happened? And to me, it's really not his fault. He put her down, but how did he know she was just going to shoot and take off? So my thing is, she's been with Deavan way longer than she's been with Jihoon. So my thing is, Deavan, it's her responsibility, since she has been taking care of her daughter, to teach her and give her structure. Like, she needs structure. She needs discipline. There's no way, if you tell your child to stop, they should listen to you, because you are the authority and you're their parent. And I just feel like she allows Drusilla to be wild and do whatever she wants. So my thing is, I really hope they're not blaming them. I got a feeling they are going to blame him if something did take place, if something did happen. And that just really upsets me, because I don't feel like it's his fault. If he picked the girl up and she's all having tantrums and wiggling her body, talking about put me down, and then he puts her down and then she just shoots off, how is that his fault? So I really need to hear your thoughts on 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. This was season 2, episode 11. The title was Fight, Pray, Love. Comment down below your thoughts, letting me know what you thought about this episode. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Share with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified on the next time I make an upload. And I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.